I heard you say you got stung in the nuts by.
I was going to ask about that question too.
That's the only thing I want to know.
Okay.
That's all I want to know. How the fuck do you make it do that?
Okay. So what had happened
got stung on the side of my leg and thought I was going to die on your nuts. Man, you get the fuck out of here. That's wild.
Nah. So what happened was, all right, I'm like 7 years old. I'm at camp.
How old?
I was like seven. Okay. Right? So I had the John Stockton shorts on because everybody had John Stockton shorts on in the late 80s because that's just what you wore for physical activity. You know what I'm saying? So my shorts was not very long at all. Right? So I'm at camp, whatever. We had this joint called Camp Store. Camp Store was where everybody, they rang the bell and it was like Camp Store and everybody ran and they got like a
man, when did you talk about the balls with the bee, motherfucker? Where?
Hold on.
He was free balling, dog. He was free balling.
I gotta give you the whole explanation. I gotta give you the whole explanation, right?
All right, cool.
So they had this shit called Camp Store, right? And you go to Camp Store, you get the soda and the snack. But what you gotta understand is this, like, I'm at a camp with maybe like 150 kids. So 150 kids getting soda and motherfucking a snack, a sweet snack, they're throwing shit away, right? So I go throw my soda away and it's a trash can full of a lot of empty and half empty soda cans and a lot of fucking, wrappers for sweets and shit. So it's a ton of fucking bees, dog. It's a ton of bees, right? Already didn't like bees. I was like, all right, so I'm nervous. I go throw my shit in the trash. Motherfucking bee.
Let's get this nigga's balls.
Dog, motherfucking bee flies up my pants. Motherfucking bee flies up my pants. I fucking went into full black person mode around the plug.
Teacher.
Nah, fuck that. I was slapping my body for like 10 minutes, dog. Every single part of my body except my balls. I was not willing to hit my balls. I was hitting everything else. Finally, I stopped. I was like, that bitch gotta be dead. I was hitting my body for 10 minutes. Right?
Little as you know, he's hanging out in your chode.
I took 2 steps. I took 2 steps away from the trash can. 1, 2.
God.
Yo, fell to the ground like it was motherfucking World War II, and I'm on motherfucking Omaha Beach, dog. Like literally, nah, dog. Dog. Here's the crazy part.
That's traumatized.
You gotta go to the nurse.
Here's the crazy part. What the fuck you mean? Your bee stinging in the nuts is not the crazy part.
Look, so I go to the nurse. The nurse is like, I'm like, yo, I got stung by a bee. She's like, yo, all right, show me where it's at in case the stinger's still in it. I immediately hit her with the nah. My mother told me you can't do that. Yo, I was like, nah. She was like, what you mean? I was like, yo, I got stung. I got stung on my balls. And same thing as y'all. Like, how the fuck did that happen? Yeah.
So you had a consultation with your mom first about being stung in the balls
before you go away from your parents. They will always remind you, don't let nobody touch your privates and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
You were a grown ass man when you left your parents. I think you should know that.
No, I was 7.
He was 7.
This was sleepaway camp. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Sleepaway camp.
These molestation years. Okay.
Yeah. And hey, come to find out, the camp director was molesting children.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
do you know what saved me?
What saved you? The bee?
No, I was black. I was black. He was racist. Dude was racist. He ain't like none of the black kids at the camp, but he was raping the shit out the white kid.
No diddy, but how big did your ball sack get when you got stung in the nuts?
Tell you what, one ball was a child, one ball was a grown man. I'll give you that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was definitely yeah. But luckily, I did not have the stinger in my balls. Yeah. After that, I ain't fuck with bees no more. You know what I'm saying? I was scared every time I was around them joints.
I would be.
I think you need to wear like a chastity belt. That's two things that are fucking with you that shouldn't be fucking with you.
Whenever you go into nature, you
Nah.
should chastity belt.
Let's get him a day
girl. I seen in the 8th grade, I seen a girl kick a dude in the nuts, and she ruptured his testicle. And I wore a cup at school for 2 years.
For 2 years? Did you have beef with this girl?
No, I just wore a cup because I ain't trust girls that might kick me in the nuts real hard and fucking burst my nut, dog. You don't understand. I seen a motherfucker get kicked in the nuts. Everybody was like, ah, ha, 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 ha. But he stayed on the ground. And then 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 somebody went and got an adult. And then somebody called 911.
You went to DC schools, bro.
Yeah, this was at Jefferson Junior High. Like, we had Bammers that carried guns. And, like, they snuck guns in through the window because we had metal detectors. Like,
and you chose the cup.
Instead of Kevlar, he chose the cup.
I figured girls are quick, man. They'll kick you in the nuts before you could even like get yourself ready. You know what I'm saying? But I seen the whole thing like go down. Like she kicked that Bam in the butts like she was fucking Janikowski, dog. Like she was going for us like a definitely 65-yarder. And based on the fact like she ruptured his testicles, she made it. She got that field goal.
You think it's those?
Do it, please.